In this moment, I find myself consumed with the thought of losing you to someone else. And it's as though the very essence of my being trembles at the idea. I don't want you with anyone else because the thought of another holding you, loving you, feels like a piece of my soul slipping away. Every time I imagine you sharing your heart with another, it feels like a dagger to the chest, a sharp reminder that I haven't done enough to make you stay. You deserve the world, and yet all I can think about is you being happy with someone else. My heart aches at the thought of you with someone else. It's not out of jealousy, but out of love so deep that the very idea of you giving your love to anyone but me feels impossible to bear. I don't want to let go, not because I'm scared to be alone, but because I can't imagine anyone else understanding you the way I do. I don't want another man to see the beauty in you that I have cherished for so long. There's a quiet desperation in my heart when I think of you with someone else, not because I think they could love you better, but because I know no one could love you the way I do, with the depth and intensity that you deserve. When I think of you with another, my mind races, my heart breaks, and I can't help but wonder if I missed the chance to show you how much you truly mean to me. You're a rare gem, one that shines brighter than the rest. The thought of you being adored by someone else keeps me up at night, not because I'm afraid of being replaced, but because I fear losing the connection we've built. I don't want you with another man, not because I'm possessive, but because I truly believe what we have is something special. And the thought of it being shared with someone else makes me question everything. In every quiet moment when I close my eyes, the thought of you in someone else's arms sends a wave of sadness over me. I don't want you to feel anything but the warmth of my love. Sometimes I catch myself imagining your life with someone else, and it's like I'm holding my breath, hoping it's just a dream. But then I realize that love isn't about holding on too tight. It's about letting go with the hope that they'll choose you over and over. The hardest part of loving someone is the fear of losing them. I don't want you with anyone else because I know that no matter how much I try to prepare myself, the pain of seeing you with someone else would tear me apart. If love is a choice, then I choose you. But the fear of watching you choose someone else haunts me in ways I can't even put into words. I don't want you to find happiness in anyone else's arms, because it feels like thee would take away from the love I have for you. It's not about ownership. It's not about control. It's about the bond we share, a bond so strong that the idea of anyone else being a part of it makes my heart ache in ways I never thought possible. When I think of you with someone else, it's like the world stops spinning and everything goes silent. It's not that I don't want you to be happy, it's that I want to be the one to make you happy. You are a piece of my heart, and the thought of that piece being held by another is almost more than I can bear. I don't want you with anyone else because the thought of losing you feels like I'm losing myself. I never thought I'd feel this way, but when I picture you with someone else, it feels like the foundation of everything I thought was real is crumbling. It's as if nothing else matters when I'm faced with the reality of losing you. Sometimes I wish I could freeze time just so I could keep you to myself for a little longer. The idea of you being with someone else feels like a betrayal, not because of anything you've done, but because of the love I have for you. I can't help but feel that no one else would appreciate you the way I do. The thought of you with another man fills me with fear, not out of selfishness, but because I know no one could give you the love you deserve the way I would. It's not about controlling you or being possessive. It's about the deep, unshakable feeling that you and I were meant to be. And the thought of someone else coming into that space feels impossible to accept. The more I try to convince myself that I should be happy for you, the more my heart breaks. I don't want you with another man because the thought of him having what I once had with you feels like an unbearable loss. What we have is too precious to be shared. The thought of you with someone else makes me wonder if I'll ever find the strength to move forward if I lose you. I don't want you with anyone else because the world we built together feels fragile, like it could crumble at any moment. The idea of you finding love with someone else feels like a betrayal to everything we've shared.